Fans are filing in behind me for the afternoon sessions of the NCAA men's basketball tournament, but the main event doesn't start until tonight as the number 15 St. Peter's Peacocks try and knock off the number 2 Kentucky Wildcats. Hello everybody and welcome outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Rich Behan here with you to tell you everything you need to know before the action gets underway tonight. We'll start with the Kentucky Wildcats, a 26-7 season for them. They grabbed a number 2 seed in the tournament. They're led, of course, by their head coach, John Calipari. Oscar Tshiebwe leads them in rebounds and points all season long. Let's flip over now to the St. Peter's Peacocks. They have had a tremendous season, 19-11, punched their way into this NCAA tournament by winning the MAC tournament. Down in Atlantic City, they took care of Fairfield in the first round, Quinnipiac in the second, and then Monmouth in the championship game. You know the stars for the Peacocks already. It's Casey Nadefo, it's Darrell Banks III. It's a full attack coming at Kentucky here tonight. If you didn't make your way out to Indiana, don't worry, you could still catch all the action tonight at 7:10 tip time on CBS. Iron Eagle, Jim Spinarkle, and Jamie Erdahl will have all your coverage there. And if you're close to campus or on campus, make sure you get to the McMahon Sky Room. They're having a watch party there tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you get there. Oh, and by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day, Peacock Nation. You never know. The Peacocks might have the luck of the Irish on their side tonight. Hello there. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I teased a little bit of the luck of the Irish yesterday, but really, you don't need luck when you're just good. And I think that's what happened yesterday here inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Rich Behan here with you. Let's talk about and go over the massive upset that we had yesterday here inside this very building. St. Peter's 85, Kentucky 79 in overtime, which was really the best game of the tournament so far and probably the biggest upset you've seen in quite some years. Let's take a little bit of a deep dive inside the numbers of what really happened yesterday, because it was a tale of really 2 halves and then into overtime as well. Tied at the end of the first half, of course tied at the end of the second half, and then in overtime the Peacocks were able to pull it out. In the first half, Casey Nadefo picked up 2 fouls in the span of a minute and a half and had to sit for the remainder of the first half. Guys like Darrell Banks and Doug Eddert stepped up huge for the Peacocks. Darrell Banks, 27 points on 5 of 8 from behind the arc. Doug Eddert, 20 points in 24 minutes, an entire effort from this Peacock team to extend their stay in Indiana. But I know you don't want to sit here and hear me talk for the entire time, so we caught up with Matt Lee and Isaiah Dasher to recap last night.
It's been crazy, honestly. Surreal, to be honest. I mean, we all believed in ourselves, so, we put the work in, basically. No disrespect to Kentucky. Kentucky's a great team, but, it's really what we worked for. It was a great feeling, seeing our crowd there and everybody was cheered, and then especially seeing the watch party back home. Shout out to everybody back home.
This is something you dream of as a little kid. So even just having this opportunity is a blessing in itself. But we feel confident in our abilities and in our game plan.
Tennessee and Michigan happening just maybe about 5-10 feet from us here outside the St. Peter's Peacock locker room. So we'll go in and we'll talk where it's a little bit quieter, and we'll show you around the locker room and tell you about the matchup tonight between the Peacocks and the Murray State Racers. Hello everybody and welcome inside not only Gainbridge Fieldhouse again, but the St. Peter's Peacocks locker room. Rich Behan here with you, and let's go over tonight's matchup. I'll take a seat, everybody take a load off, relax, and let's talk about the matchup. So for the Peacocks, of course, Casey Nadefo is one of the players that has led the Peacocks all season long. But really, against Kentucky, it was Darrell Banks, a career high, 27 points, 5 of 8 from beyond the arc, and Doug Eddert who helped the Peacocks late take down Kentucky to move into this round of 32. As for Murray State, 31-2 on the year now, coming into the round of 32, taking care of San Francisco in the round of 64. They're led by two tremendous guards, KJ Williams, who leads them in points and rebounds, and Justice Hill, who leads them in assists. As for the details of the game, it is on CBS. Once again, Ian Eagle, Jim Spanarkel, Jamie Erdahl will take you through the coverage there. But if you are a St. Peter's faculty member, student, or staff, make sure you get to Run Baby Run Arena tonight. There is another watch party, but again, note the change in location. It is in Run Baby Run Arena tonight. Food, fun, snacks, a great environment inside Run Baby Run tonight. The Peacocks loved your support last time, and I'm sure they will appreciate it yet again here tonight. So that'll do it for us here inside the locker room. Everybody enjoy the game from Peacock Nation, and we'll talk to you again soon. It's been a while since we talked, so let's catch up on some few things now that we're back in Jersey City for just a little bit before we go back and hit the road. So last time we talked, Peacocks hadn't played yet, but now they have, and now they've reached the Sweet 16 after defeating Murray State in the round of 32 by a final score of 70-60. KC Nadefo, 17 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double to lead the way for the Peacocks. So after the game, got on a flight, came back to Jersey City, got a hero's welcome back in Jersey City, and yesterday had some few media on campus, you know, getting the full treatment, and then, well, tonight we have the send-off here in the quad. So if you are on campus or you can make your way out to campus, please come out tonight. The send-off will be at 6:30 right here in the quad, so get here early and make sure to give our men's basketball team the proper send-off before they head to Philadelphia tonight to take on Purdue in the Sweet 16 on Friday. That'll do it for me for right now. A short report today, but we'll be back a little bit soon after we make the trip to Philly, so I'll talk to you then. The day is finally here for the Sweet 16 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Wells Fargo Center at 7:09 tonight. Tip. It will be the St. Peter's Peacocks taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. Hello everybody and welcome inside the arena. Rich Behan here with you once again. And St. Peter's is a team that is looking to become the first ever team in NCAA history to make it to the Elite Eight as a 15 seed. On the other side for Purdue, 29-7 coming into this one. They've been led all year by Jaden Ivey, Zach Edey. They are a tremendously strong team. If you are watching from home tonight, as I mentioned before, a 7:09 tip on CBS. Ian Eagle, Jim Spanarkel, Jamie Erdahl will take you through all the coverage there. If you are in the Jersey City area tonight, we will be having another watch party on campus. The guest list has kind of been expanded a little bit. So if you're in the area, please go. If you're a student, alumni, faculty, please go. But make sure you do check our social media pages before you arrive. That'll do it for me from Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, and we'll talk to you soon. Cinderella continues to dance now into the Elite Eight here in Philadelphia. Welcome inside the Wells Fargo Center. Rich Behan here with you. St. Peter's taking down Purdue last night by a score of 67-64. For the Peacocks, more history is made. This is the first time a 15 seed has ever made it to the Elite Eight in the NCAA tournament. 3 doubles-figure scorers last night for the Peacocks. Clarence Rupert came out of the gates hot in his hometown. Darrell Banks III had a great game as well. Doug Eddert had double-digit points with some clutch free throws down the end of the line. Purdue had a great game as well. They had 4 scorers in double digits, but ultimately it was not enough at the end to overcome the Peacocks. Tomorrow night is where the action will continue here in Philly from the Wells Fargo Center. It is on CBS at 5:05. Ian Eagle, Jim Spanarkel, Jamie Erdahl will continue to take you through all the coverage they have been throughout the rest of the tournament. That'll do it for me from Philly for right now. But before we go, you see I am up at this pop shot thing here. So I'm going to try and make a shot before we go. No promises? I only have one chance left, folks. The ball bounced back, so I get another one. That's why I do this, and they do that out there. We'll see you tomorrow night. A trip to the Final Four on the line inside of the Wells Fargo Center tonight. Need I say any more? Rich Behan here with you. Welcome inside the arena. Let's do a little preview between the Peacocks and the Tar Heels coming up at 5 o'clock on CBS. We'll start with St. Peter's, and boy, have they been giant killers in this tournament, figuratively and, well, literally. First game, they went up against Oscar Shibwe. In the third game, they went up against Zach Edey. And they have handled both of those guys extremely well. Murray State size in the middle of that as well. The Peacocks will look to continue that success against big men tonight because they will need it against the Tar Heels and Armando Bacot. He has had a tremendous season, leads the Tar Heels in points and rebounds, but don't forget about their guard play as well. Caleb Love has had a tremendous tournament. Let's go over the game details. CBS is your spot as always and has been throughout this tournament. It will continue again tonight. Ian Eagle, Jim Spinarkle, Jamie Erdahl will take you through all the coverage. And you could probably guess it, we will have another watch party coming up on campus. It starts at 4 o'clock, so make sure you get there if you are a student, alumni, or faculty. But as I said the last time, just make sure you check our social media pages before you arrive. That'll do it for me here from inside the Wells Fargo Center. Peacock Nation, enjoy the game, and I'll talk to you again soon.